What is up, guys? I'm Vortak, and welcome back to RimWorld. It is the 4th episode in our 5th colony, and in the last episode it was just sheer chaos. Just chaos everywhere. Nobody was doing their job, and things were just going awry until Burrito joined, and Burrito's been cleaning the place up rather nicely. Ever since Burrito got here, she has not stopped working. She's just running around, moving all the stuff, and getting things where they need to be. I'm going to need a bigger stockpile, like, stat. And we also have Hamster here, who's finally cooking simple meals. So things are going better already. Burrito actually has some awesome skills, too, so I should probably check the priorities here and make sure we properly utilize. I'm going to get hunting and cooking in there, just because they're not. I'm going to get plant cutting and art and mining. Let's see. What's the skill level here? 0 mining. Let's just not. Growing is 1. Repairing is 0, and constructing things is 0, which is great. I gotta make sure that becoming a firefighter and a patient remain a first priority. I can do doctors like a second priority, but not really needed. And that should about cover it. So, Burrito's main thing, I guess, is hunting. And what was the other big skill? There's like a level 10 in there somewhere. I'll have to go check. See if I missed it. Burrito has some pretty decent skills. Yeah, melee. Okay, melee is the level 10 skill. So if we give Burrito any kind of melee weapon, she's good to go. So awesome. And that sizzling sound you hear is Hamster cooking up some potatoes for a simple meal. Yes. So this should not improve their mood, but stop it from going down like the nutrient paste dispenser was causing. Our research on the, the geothermal generators is also coming along rather nicely. And Graham is heading up the research now, so that's good. They're just harvesting their potatoes and hoping for the best. Since the stockpile is looking kind of full, they're not really putting it there. All right. Now, here's what I'm thinking. We have this ore sitting there I need to mine. Where is our architect? There it is. Let's get our mining order in here. We got to take out those last two things there. Now, what I'm thinking we'll do, and they're not done clearing out this area yet, but that's all right. What I'm thinking we'll do is we're going to make a fridge just to get that done, because I don't want the deer to spoil. Basically, we'll make a freezer. There's no need to keep it refrigerating. I don't think thawing is a problem. So let's go into structure, go into wooden walls, and we're going to put down our walls. Once they mine these two things away, we'll stick a door in there too. And the other thing I'm going to need is an air conditioner. So let's go into temperature. There we go. A cooler. Let's throw a cooler in the wall. There we go. Bam. Sweet. I'm going to drag some more power over to the cooler because it needs it. Awesome. Hamster's finishing off the fridge. Hopefully someone mines out that ore so we can actually get the cooler going. And that will serve as our freezer for storing food. And in fact, just to get us going here, I'm going to throw down the zoning for it. Let's go into our stockpile zoning. There we go. And we'll set this thing up now. So, for stockpile zoning, if you haven't done it before, it's pretty simple. And they seem to have complicated it a bit since I've last seen it. But we're not going to allow for rotten. We're going to allow for resources, but not manufactured ones. Unless, hold on. Medicine. I don't know if medicine needs to be refrigerated. We'll say no on the textiles. We'll allow medicine, no artillery shells, and raw resources such as hops, uranium, wood, plasteel, steel, gold, silver, and stone blocks. No raw resources. Foods, on the other hand, meals and raw food we want in there. So there's resources. Items. I don't think we need any items in our food stockpile. No weapons, no apparel, no... Wait a minute on body parts. Hold on. Actually, I think body parts is something you do want in this. So I'm going to allow all body parts except for bionic ones because that's kind of pointless. There's no need to keep those cool or anything. A powered claw is... Wow, I want to put some of these in my colonists. Alright, what about chunks? No chunks allowed. Corpses. Corpses are alright, but no... Allow colonist corpses, stranger corpses. How about just no human corpses? We'll allow animal corpses. And all those are alright. There we go. So now we have a very specific food stockpile, which means we can go into this stockpile and basically do the opposite. Everything that's allowed in this one, we don't want in that one, so we can free up our primary stockpile, which will probably be moved anyway. But just for now, so they actually start putting food in the right spot, we're going to say that there are no foods allowed in that stockpile. There's no medicine allowed in that stockpile. And there is no... I don't care if the body parts go in there, honestly. Actually, I kind of do. I kind of do care. Let's say no hearts, lungs, kidneys, livers. The prosthetics can go over there, though. Corpses. Allow for colonist corpses, stranger corpses. Actually, no, you're not allowed to do that. Just throw them in the graves. Or the dump. There we go. Animal corpses. Nope. That should about do it. I probably missed something because it seemed kind of easy, but we'll get there. Burrito's sleeping on the floor. That's not cool. Let's build Burrito a bed. In fact, I need a couple beds, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. Since they haven't finished digging out all this stuff yet, I'm just going to put the beds in the main room here. Let's see. Where are we? We are using a lot of power. That's why the power keeps going out at night. That's not good. That's not good. We'll have to do... Where the heck are beds? Furniture. That would make sense. Let's make some wooden beds, and let's do it like that and like that. There we go. Just a couple. Even though I don't need to do that. Why is Overview blinking? Taking a break from cooking, Hamster just quickly whipped up those beds for us, which is cool. I'm going to set the owner of this one as Burrito. And we just have an extra one here. I wanted to make it as a medical bed. So there we go. So we got those done, and they're not bringing anything to the food stockpile yet because I forgot to, you know, actually make a door for it. Graham's mining that away. I'm just going to have to throw a door in the wall because I think it'll get done faster. I don't need the door right there. So where is structure? And let's grab a wooden door and just pop it right there. There we go. So we need to get that done because they're just like, what do we do with all this? We can't get to that stockpile. There we go. Finally. And now we're cooling the entire place. The other thing I need to do is set the temperature, but first let's finish that wall, shall we? Oh, we need power. Yeah. Damn it. Where's that research? Almost done. I'm all over the place. There's so much to do. Okay. All right. Everyone calm down. Since the mining over there is almost done, they're going to finish mining out this, and we should be in good shape. Okay, they're putting the simple meals where they're supposed to be, which means corpses will probably go there soon. Everything is going to be all right. Another day has passed rather quickly, and I'm compelled to check on their moods. Let's check on... Okay, so feeling terrible. For no apparent reason. Alright. Vortak, how are you? Disturbed sleep 4 times. Sharing a bedroom. Ugly environment. All these things are not helping. So we're about to give them their own rooms. I think Hamster's also sharing a bedroom. Oh, gosh. My wall is like 100 feet away from the nearest person sleeping, and I can't. I just can't. Oh, whiny little babies. Let's close off your bedroom, Hamster, so you stop whining so much. And I'm going to actually close off their rooms here soon. For now, I'm just going to make it so they can walk through to finish their mining project. And then what they need to do is mine out at least a 1 by whatever hallway. So much to do. We'll drag that up there, even though I have other things, better things to be worrying about. I'm going to start a whole nother mining project. Once we get this officially closed off, I'm going to have cool air freezing our food. I set the temperature to 20 degrees. I didn't put it in the negatives or anything because I have a feeling that should probably affect power consumption the colder you need it to be. I would assume so, but maybe that's not been added yet, because it didn't seem to say it needed any more or less power. Power needed 200 watts. If I lower this another 18 degrees, it doesn't increase the power consumption. So I just put it to 20 degrees, which is a freezing temperature, and that should be fine. That'll keep our food nice and unable to spoil. Vortex finishing that. Gosh, thank you, Vortac. Thank you for mining out that little wall so we can actually close the damn fridge. Hey, you're actually expanding the fridge too. Cool. We might get this thing done today. Finally. Throw in the walls. And ugly environment doesn't help. We need to get them some nice wood floors. Where is that? They need to chop trees soon. I imagine we're running pretty low on wood. We have 67. Okay. Well, I'll just throw wood right there for now. And that'll get them started. We need to put some orders on chopping some trees down. Let's chop some wood, shall we? There we go. I hate how some of the trees are unchoppable. They're just not ready. And I'm gonna throw those down there into the chopping block. There's a lot of trees they need to chop down, so cool. Excel's working on that, and everyone has something to do. They got their simple meals. Cool. I'm excited. Things are going okay. Now what we need to do is get these guys from not sharing a room, and that should greatly improve their mood. In fact, let's just test that theory and check out Graham's needs. In a little pain. Everything else is great. His mood is alright. He could have, you know, a better mood, and I think joy will play into that. But once we get them their own rooms, I can remove these beds, and we can also get some games or something for them to do to increase their joy, which is very, very important now in RimWorld. A solar flare has begun, and now we have no power. Great. Luckily, we've been storing up some simple meals. We have 8 of them, so hopefully while this flare is going on, we should be alright. And since no power is going to be consumed, we'll be able to actually charge our batteries. So that's okay. And I mean, we're almost done with geothermal research. Like, we're right there. So, the batteries and stuff that we have in the solar energy, that's not going to be a problem for very much longer. I decided to go ahead and make a chess table. I just want to see if it'll work. I want to see if it'll help. I don't know if I need to tell them to play it. You know what I realized? This game is pretty much exactly like The Sims. This game is The Sims. You have a group of people, and you keep adding to the group of people, and you have to make them happy, and they need to be doing stuff. The only difference is they don't need to get a job to make money. Instead, they got to do everything for themselves. Like, this is like if The Sims didn't live in modern society. That is RimWorld. That is how I would describe RimWorld to someone who didn't understand it. It's a top-down version of The Sims if they didn't live in modern society. I think that's awesome. That's why I love this game so much. I could play The Sims for hours, and in fact, I was thinking of picking up The Sims 4 again, because I had a lot of fun playing that. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see me play on the channel. I'm sure it would be something that would be enjoyable, but it's one of those games that everyone played the crap out of once it first came out, and then the general public's interest for the game kind of tapered off. Yes, geothermal power. All right. Interrupting my Sims ramblings for a second, we're just going to throw a geothermal generator down. 400 steel, not a problem. We have almost 1,600 to spare, so that is what we've been saving it for. Sweet! We can tap power right into the base. We will have a battery room capable of storing some power. No, we don't need that. With geothermal power, you don't even need batteries, Vortac. What are you talking about? You're right, you don't. Even in the event of a solar flare, batteries aren't helping our situation. So there's really genuinely no point in having batteries if you have geothermal power. So I'm going to just go ahead and build that, and we're just going to tap into our power grid, and I think what I'm going to do, honestly, is get rid of all this. Because we really don't need it. If power gets to a point where we're like, oh man, geothermal just isn't cutting it, it's not providing enough, we could always make another geothermal generator right out here or right up here, or we can go back to solar, I guess. But no, I don't think there's really any point. I think geothermal puts out a lot. So I think we're set. I think we're set on power. Cargo pods just crashed. I was just about to say, hey, it's summer. We just got an announcement for it. Winter is coming, so you need to store food, blah, 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 because blah, blah, blah. But we've detected a cluster of cargo pods. What is this? Herbal Medicine. Wow, I've never had Herbal Medicine in RimWorld. Let's Let's tell them they're allowed to grab that. It's right by, well, not right by, but it's pretty close to the graveyard, so not too far away. They'll go and grab that. The solar flare news we're done with. And summer, you can build walk around refrigerator, prevent food from spoiling, and try to buy, steal, or make some parkas, or you'll freeze when you step outside. Oh yeah, tailoring. Yeah. One thing I didn't deal with a whole lot, even though I played it for a little while, was RimWorld after they added temperature as a factor to the game. So I never got too into tailoring. I just kind of put heat, and if they needed to go outside for any reason, I would try not to keep them outside for too long. I just tried to make them have enough to do inside so they didn't need to go out too much. I've seen a lot of people close off giant sections, like they just make their walls span out a lot, and then they heat that giant room, and then they can basically have their guys walk around freely. But we still need to farm. We can do indoor farming. But if parkas are going to be an issue, why don't we take a look at our blinking, annoying overview? Why is it blinking? I don't know why it's blinking. But I wanted to check out tailoring. Who's good? 4, 4, 4, 6. Hey, Burrito's good at tailoring. And since Burrito doesn't seem to have like a primary job, we'll have Burrito do tailoring for now. Alright, now what we need is a tailoring table of some kind. I've never actually done this. Steel tailor's workbench. Okay, what do I do? Why don't we put it in the hallway by the fridge? And I'll make it wood, because why waste the steel? We did get some extra wood recently. I thought. I don't see any wood, actually. They never went and chopped down the trees, or they did. Oh! Our stockpile's probably kind of full, isn't it? Okay, well, that's alright. Let's get... Did I tell the stockpile not to allow wood? That's under items, right? Art, furniture, unfinished. Oh, no. That should be resources. Let's check out resources, raw resources. Yeah, you're allowed to put wood in the stockpile, and there seems to be room in the stockpile. So what's going on? Why are they not storing the wood? Is it laziness? Are my colonists just that lazy? Alright, well, I think since I have the order to build that, they're going to just run around and grab the wood from everywhere. So yeah, they got some work ahead of them. Now, Parkas. We could always just find a trade ship, but we need the trade beacon and all that stuff. I really am curious about tailoring. What is that? Oh, it's a storm. Okay, great. So, what do we do? If we add a bill for... I'm going to have to, like, slow down time here. I'm getting kind of freaked out. Let's add a bill for Parkas. Make Parka. Well, let's make 5 Parkas, just in case someone else joins the colony. We have 4... Wait a minute. We have Vortex, Hamster, Graham. Vortex, Hamster, Graham, Excel, and Burrito. Oh, so 5 is what we have. Let's make 6. Check out the details. What do we need? What is required? Requires 120 ingredients. Leathers, cloth. Okay. Oh, wow. So will they just make crappy parkas if they don't have the ingredients they require? I'm kind of curious. I don't know. Do we need to kill animals and have them, like, skin the animals? Ooh, did we just finish geothermal? I think we were about to finish geothermal power. Whew. All right. Well, things are interesting. I'm just going to leave that bill there and see what happens. I'm guessing we need to kill some animals and somehow skin them for making the parkas. But I'm not too sure. Oh, and I need light, too, and power. Yes, geothermal's done. Time to get that rolling. I think all I really have to do is knock out this block here, because I don't know if I can put wiring through that stone. So if I throw a mining order on that corner there, and then just start bringing the power in through the walls, we should be all set. So once they wake up in the morning, I'm thinking we'll have some power. Speeding up time once again, Vortex is still mining inside there, but I'm hoping someone just comes and knocks out that wall, because his mining's gotten better, I think, or maybe it's just the time being sped up, but he's finishing that pretty quick. I need that wall knocked out because I want to just start putting power conduits from the geothermal power to the walls. And there it is. Ooh, more cargo pods. Slow down a second. Let's check out these cargo pods. And what do we have? We have some venison. I think that's meat. Let's... You guys are gonna, like, face palming right now. Like, this guy really doesn't know what that is. Ooh, that's far. You know what? It's worth it. Just because it's food, and things are kind of not so great right now. So, I'll do that, and let's grab our power conduits from the geothermal into the walls, and we should now be set for life on power. Okay, so our fridge, I expanded the zone once they finished the wall there, and we're good on that. I'm going to go ahead and get them some nice wood floors. Whew. Things are nuts right now. I'm going to need them to finish these bedrooms. So why don't we go into our wooden walls here, and there we go. Pop them in like that. And like that. Ta-da! There's some doors in there. Sweet! That's awesome. I love that this is finally getting done. I'm gonna make the floor come in through there. I just want to make sure it gets under the doors and not the walls, because it's a waste. Even though I've wasted a bunch already. Oh, we need to mine that out. Nice. Our base is not doing so bad. Cool. Vortex mining that out of there so someone can have a room. So Vortex can have his own room, Burrito's gonna have his own room, and we have an extra one for a prisoner or a new colonist. I think for now I'm gonna make it like a medical bedroom. Oh, and the tailoring station's done. Alright. Oh wait, that's been done. I put the order for Parkas, remember? Remember? Dead deer. Rotting. Great. I told them not to allow rotting in the primary stockpile, but they did it anyway. I'm gonna just go ahead and make that stockpile a bit bigger. I kind of need to. Let's, where is it? Zone. No, that's a whole nother stockpile. No. Damn it. I think to increase the size of a stockpile, you have to start in the... No, it's changing it. It's a different color, which means a different stockpile. That's stupid. I just did it in here and it worked. Whatever. Okay, so medicine's being stored in there, food's being stored in there. Things are looking alright. Just by quickly evaluating this. They need to haul a lot of crap out of there, but they're working on it. And, did they finish getting the geothermal, like, tapped into the power source? Let's see. Yeah. We are cooking with steam now. This is awesome. No pun intended. Okay, kind of intended. So the power output is 3,600 watts, and the connected rate / stored is 830. I'm guessing we're more than okay with 3,600, I think. Burrito's just cooking that meat. He's like, no, I need this. What are you doing? Why are you bringing it to the fridge? Oh, I accidentally put a zone there. Oh, no. No. That's not for you. I'm sorry. That's not what you're supposed to do, idiot. So we are running out of time for this episode of RimWorld. Let's check on their needs once again before we go. Just someone random. The ugly environment, feeling bad and in a little pain. Vortac is... Oh, he has a little more. Disturbed sleep. He doesn't sleep very well. Excel's doing okay. Everyone's doing alright. No one's actually tried to use the chessboard, but it's there. It's there if they want to. And that's all that counts, right? So things are going pretty good. I want to thank Rye Guy once again for the suggestion a couple videos ago, because that got me like really back into the game. I'm like, yeah, that's right, I can do all these things. And I just kind of forgotten, as I do when I take breaks from RimWorld. I forget. But that's okay. Things are good, and in the next episode, or the next several episodes, what we're going to do is expand the base into the mountain even further. This is going to lead to more rooms specific for different things. I'm thinking I'm going to make a new freezer, even though we just finished this one. I think that's going to be temporary. I think I want a nice big one like right here, right in this spot right there. And I'm going to try to, since things are just kind of weird right now. I don't know. With this stockpile business, I'm going to try to reorganize a bit. I think what I want to do is tear all this stuff out. I want to get rid of the solar energy. I want to, we'll leave the battery room and just to have it there. I might take out the batteries and just start expanding into here for something else. And what I want to do is, like I said earlier, how people wall in their entire area and make one big base, so if it gets too cold, they just walk around in there. I'm thinking of doing that and putting it all the way out to this mountain here. And what that'll do is we're just gonna have a really big ass stockpile room, I think. And we'll put the trade beacon in there, and we'll get you know, some really modern RimWorld out of this place. So that's the plan anyway. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, hit that like button if you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos on the channel all the time. I will see you next time.